Hi y'all, Bria here, and today I'm going live. It is, what day is it? It's Sunday morning for me here in Bangkok, and it's time to go live, honey. So I figured out that I could use my tripod to hold my phone up. This is crazy because for those of you who've been in my previous live streams, you would have seen me like literally like manually holding my phone, like also choking to death every now and then, but we're elevating in 2025. We are elevating. So I got my phone on my tripod, and I think this is a way better view for you guys. I'm hands-free, I can do some things. So yeah, today I wanted to talk about something that has been in my mind since we've come into the new year, and basically it's doing things that make you uncomfortable in order to grow, in order to be successful. So I've been really thinking about this because I've been like seriously on like my morning routine. I'm probably gonna have a video, like a vlog coming out about that soon. I have a brand schedule that I follow in order to make sure I'm putting out content for you guys, because if I didn't follow my brand schedule, I probably would just like not do anything, honestly. And then I also have my to-do list. So I have 3 lists that I go by on a daily basis: my morning routine, my brand schedule, and my to-do list. And oftentimes I find myself like battling with myself about getting things done. Like I'm very much so the type of person who wants to like check things off the list on a daily basis so that I can feel like I'm progressing towards whatever goals that I have. But I was thinking, I'm like, Bria, like daily life can't just be checking off a to-do list or, you know, accomplishing whatever task that you have set out for yourself, because life is just so much more than that. And it's so beautiful. Like even in the times of peace, the times of relaxation, the times where you don't have to do anything or you don't expect yourself to be accomplishing anything, those times are beautiful as well. So not only did I want to go into this year understanding that I'm gonna have to do some things that make me uncomfortable in order to get to where I want to be, I also am really big on balance, like yin and yang, yin and yang, as they say in Asia. But balance is super important to me. I feel like just as much time and energy that I put into accomplishing tasks and getting things done, I also need to put time and energy into myself and growing and having fun, you know, like having that balance in life. Because I think a lot of people are really hyper focused on success or making money or, you know, elevating in their career or whatever they're working on, that a lot of times they don't have that balance that actually provides you with a happy lifestyle. So that's why we can see people who are uber successful, like super successful, and we're like, but they don't really seem like a happy person. It's likely because they don't really have that balance in their life. So let's get back to what the center of this video is about. I wanted to talk about being uncomfortable. Good morning, JMG. I don't know if it's morning for you, but it is for me. Good morning, good night, good evening, good afternoon. Thanks for being here. Being uncomfortable, right? So let's talk about it. Since I moved to Thailand, I've definitely had to do some things that made me uncomfortable in order to get here, and also while I'm here in order to maintain my lifestyle. So for example, the biggest thing that sticks out to me is that I've wanted to be healthier. Like in 2025, I really want to just be like a healthier version of myself. And I smoke, I drink, I don't hide that from anybody. Like I'm a regular person, regular human being, you know, and I have my flaws. But at the end of the day, I do want to be a better person and just continue to get better every year that God gives me here on this earth. But in order for me to do better, I've had to work out every day. And anybody who really knows me, like they know, like working out, me, a gym, lifting, doing anything like that does not align with Bria-maine. Like Bria-maine is so chill. Like I don't even want to pick up something that's too heavy. I will ask somebody else for help. I'm humble in that way. But since I've been here, and since my goal has been like, I want to be healthier, I want to work out, how can I make this work for me, especially someone who's not really interested in like being in a gym environment, I started doing Pilates. So I bought like a Pilates set off of Amazon. I'll show you guys really quick. Let me show you. This is like my Pilates bar. and it has different weights on it or whatever. These things are like different tension weights, and I can do this from home. So literally every day I've been doing Pilates squats. I've been doing like sit-ups. I've really been like getting my body in shape. And I'm really proud of myself for that because, again, I'm not really the type of person who wants to like go to the gym all the time and be around other people working out. I'd rather do that in private. But I don't really want to do it, to be honest with you. Like, Pilates is cool. Like, I like it because it works for me. But to be honest with you, like, I'd rather eat ice cream. You know, like, I'd rather watch YouTube videos. Like, I don't really necessarily get excited, you know, to do Pilates, but I have to be uncomfortable to achieve the goals that I want to achieve. So I just wanted to talk about this with y'all because I feel like there's a lot of people out here. We have goals, we have aspirations, things we want to do. And a lot of times in order to accomplish it, we have to do some stuff that makes us uncomfortable or that makes us not really have fun. But it's that balance, again, coming back to yin and yang, where I'm like, yeah, maybe it's not so much fun, but you reap the benefits. You know, so even though maybe I don't necessarily 100% enjoy having to get up every day and push myself to work out, but I do enjoy the benefits of feeling healthier, feeling like I have more energy, also being more confident in my body. So that's just one example of something that makes me uncomfortable, but I have to do it. And I think in 2025, like, we all got to get on it. Like, it's no more just sitting around doing what makes you feel good, doing what you're used to, doing what you're comfortable with. Like, if you want to grow, if you want to be successful in whatever venture, whatever you're doing, you're likely going to have to do something that makes you uncomfortable. So my new like motto to myself has been, if you don't feel like doing it, it's likely what you should be doing right now. So whenever I get in my head, like, I think about a task and I'm like, I don't feel like doing that, I'm like, yep, you need to go do that right now. Because what keeps us in comfort keeps us from growing, you know? So go do the tasks that make you feel a little uncomfortable. I don't feel like it. I'd rather do something else. Likely those are going to be the tasks that are going to elevate you. So anywho, let's see what the chat has to say. Hi, Wriggle. Y'all, I cannot read. Oh my god. I've been studying Thai and I also speak Chinese, so I feel like my English is like I can speak English, but I'll be reading like, what the are y'all? Okay. Mosiah Day says she's cute. Thank you. Elizabeth says hi. Hi, Elizabeth. Bentley says subscribe. Yes, please. Please. I have a very small, humble channel, but I would love for more people to subscribe to my channel and follow along on my journey because I really don't have any intentions of stopping posting content. So I'll be around, y'all. Wriggle, you seem like a bot. Travis says, is that a horse tattoo? It's actually a bull. So this is the horn of the bull and this is the tail. It's a Taurus symbol for my horoscope. What's up, Maurice? Travis said, did anyone ask to see the Pilates bar? If you don't want to see it, you don't have to be here. Why are you on a live stream that you don't want to see, love? Some of y'all got to get your mind right for 2025. Like, for me personally, I would never be in somebody's live stream because I don't have time. You know, like, I'm not going to be in someone's live stream that I don't like, or I'm not interested in what they're talking about, or I don't get something from the content, because, like, go do something else with your life. Like, go make some money. Go pay your bills, honey. The economy's crazy. DC's Finest 79 said, hey, Cleveland. What's up? From Bangkok. Kitty Mo says, hi, you are so pretty. Thank you. I appreciate that. Language Deck says, Zomayang. Didn't think I spoke Chinese. I didn't guess. We out here in Bangkok. It's the morning for me. I'm chilling. It's Sunday morning, so typically this is when I like to go live because I'm not really doing much. Like, I'm at home, like, chilling. And this is the day where I kind of give myself, like, peace and grace to kind of, like, do whatever I want. And typically I like to come on here and talk with y'all. So thank you for being here. Okay, y'all. So anywho, back to talking about, like, doing things that make you feel uncomfortable. For example, like if you're trying to save money this year, which is definitely a big goal of mine, I feel like in 2024, I kind of just went off the rails a little bit with my money, not gonna lie, but it was so much going on with the economy that like mentally I was just like F everything, like I just want to live my best life. But in 2025, I really want to focus in on my financial goals, and you might have to do something that makes you uncomfortable. Like, so for example, this sounds crazy, especially if you're a Westerner, if you're in America, like typically buying food and cooking for yourself is cheaper. But here in Thailand, I found that I actually spend more money buying groceries than I do just eating out on a regular basis, because food here is like so affordable with street food, just local restaurants and stuff. I can get a meal for like $2-3. You know, if I'm really trying to, you know, do something fancy, I might spend $10, you know, but it's actually cheaper for me to eat out than it is for me to cook. And that's very odd for me, because in America, like I cooked all the time. I love to cook. I still love to cook, but I'm finding that it's like, well, why are we cooking? I can just like go get some real quick or order some real quick for cheaper than it would be for me to cook it. So that's something that's really uncomfortable for me that I've had to change and adjust to. Like, yeah, I love to buy vegetables and meats and cook for myself and feel like I'm being healthy and everything, but in reality, I'm like, my environment has changed. It's not really a matter of the healthiness of the food, it's more so how much I'm paying to consume it. And it actually costs more for me to cook, and it's more inconvenient for me to cook than it is for me to just go to the local auntie and have her make me up a rice dish with some chicken or something real quick for like $2. So yeah, trying to get used to that. Very uncomfortable for me. I like to eat my own food. I like to cook my own food, but I want to save money, right? And if I really want to save money, realistically, where I live, I probably am better off just eating out. So you guys gotta like be comfortable with getting outside the box, doing things that you're not really used to, because it may be better for your life. Kitty Mo says, I subscribe, by the way. Thank you for the subby. Stick with me. I'll be posting more cool content from Thailand. Maurice Hawkins says, it's healthier to cook your own. Yeah, I definitely believe so, especially in America. I think it's very different here. Like, we can go, like, I could do a whole different video just based off of how eating here is different than in America, because number one, the government here doesn't allow a lot of these crazy chemicals and things. Like, you'll read the ingredients on the back of like a bag of chips and be like, I've never heard of this, like it just sounds like a science experiment, you know, like they don't really allow that here. And also the produce and the meat are grown locally. So when you go to the market, for example, there's a market right up the street from my house. Like every neighborhood you go to, they kind of have like their own market. It's gonna be somebody's auntie or grandma there who just picked tomatoes or picked cucumbers or picked something from her garden, brought it to the market to sell that day. And that's so different from a lot of this processed, and like even our vegetables, it's like ran like through factories that are spraying all type of shit on them to make them last longer so that they can make it to the grocery stores and things. Like a lot of these things like people don't think about. Like I've tremendously slimmed down. Like the camera doesn't help, I probably look fat, you guys, but I don't really show my body like that. But I've tremendously slimmed down since I came to Thailand. Like it happened to me the first time I was here, and I lost a lot of weight, and then I went back to America and I gained it right back. Why? Because I was eating Philly cheesesteaks, buffalo hot wings. Like it just wasn't healthy. Like I was eating hot Cheetos like every day. Like, oh my god, let's not even talk about me in high school where I was drinking Monster energy drinks that have so much sugar in it. Like it's just different. So yeah, I would agree that cooking at home is healthier typically, like in the West, but I wouldn't say it's necessarily cheaper here in the East. What's up, Eugene? Thanks for joining my live. Eugene is my buddy, one of the tribe of nomads here in Thailand. So y'all go check out his page too. He has a lot of good content as well. Miss AB says, hey Bria, I stopped in to give the video a thumbs up. Thank you, Arlene. I really appreciate it. Yeah, guys, hit the like button, subscribe if you're interested in this content. Like, I don't go live that often, but I'm trying to do it more often because I want to give like an authentic version of myself and for people to see like who I am and my personality, because I really just enjoy editing videos. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I enjoy putting together content. I enjoy doing it discreetly. Like, when I go out, I'm not always the person with the camera in everybody's face. Like, if it's a big event, I'll pull my camera out, but for the most of the times I'm just like on my phone, like, ooh, quick b-roll, ooh, quick b-roll. I just really enjoy putting together like the art of editing and putting together the content. So I appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate y'all joining my live. And if you guys have been interested in my lyrical post, I know those aren't the most popular, but like, I also make music. So I look forward this year to like maybe getting into a studio or like working with like other artists or something. Like, it's a lot of big things coming for 2025. But like I said, you got to get a little uncomfortable. You got to do some things that maybe you don't always do. Maybe you've never done, honestly. Like, you got to put yourself out there. Like, we've all met somebody who's like an adrenaline junkie. Like, they're just willing to do the most craziest thing that they've never done, and we're like, wow, I wouldn't do that. Like, self-preservation. Sometimes I feel like you have to be that person who's like, I'm gonna do something completely out of my norm that no one would ever think that I would do, and see how it like makes you grow. Like, see how you evolve. Like, moving to Thailand, I don't really think anybody in my family could have seen that for me, but possibly some of my close friends would have seen it just based off of them having really close interactions with me and knowing what like my values were. But like, I don't even think my family saw for me to be, oh, one day she's going to be living in Thailand. Like, I don't think they seen that. And it took a lot of very uncomfortable moves for me to even get comfortable to be here. Like, I've traveled a lot before even getting to this point of like, oh, this is where I want to live, you know? I'm so comfortable at this point that like I've had to push myself to be like, okay, Bria, where are you traveling this year? Because I know you love being in Thailand, but we're not just gonna forget that we love to travel. Like, that's not gonna go away. Plus, I gotta do a few border runs, visa processes, everything. I'm gonna have to travel anyway. But like, you just gotta get uncomfortable, y'all. Get out here, do something that really scares you. Like, you'll be surprised at what you are capable of tolerating. It's crazy. Maurice Hawkins says, have you heard about the smart dust in America? No, I have not. Like, send me a link or tell me more about it in the comments. I don't know what that is. Is that the fog that's been going on? I heard about like fog covering a lot of cities and people being able to see it on their cameras and people getting sick. I was concerned about that. I don't know if that's the same thing or not, but let me know. Language Deck says, off topic, what's the cheapest condo you've seen for sale? Probably mine. Probably mine. I don't know. It depends what area you're in, because let's be honest, like in Thailand, you can get super cheap accommodations, but if you want to live in the city in Bangkok, like, it's going to be a little more expensive. So when I lived in Saraburi, which is about an hour and a half, 2 hours north of Bangkok, I was paying around 4,000 baht for my apartment. I can't do the exchange right now, but from 4,000 baht, I moved to Bangkok, and now in my condo, I'm paying 12,500. So that's already triple the price of what I was paying, you know, hour and a half to, you know, north of the city. So I think it really just depends where you want to live. I think a lot of people want to come to Bangkok specifically. Like, that's basically like being like, oh, I want to move to New York, but not realizing that, like, yeah, it's going to be cheaper to live in New York than Poughkeepsie, you know? Like, or no, it's going to be more expensive to live in the city in New York, like Manhattan, than it would be to live in like Poughkeepsie or something. So if you want to live in Thailand, like, there are very, very many different options for you. There's people who move up to Chiang Mai. That's like up in the mountains with the elephants and stuff. There's people who live in Pattaya by the beach or Rayong. There's people who live on the islands like Krabi, Koh Samui, Koh Phangan, all that stuff. So it just depends where you want to live, how much you're going to pay. But if you want to come to Bangkok and live in Bangkok, I would say I personally haven't seen much cheaper than what I have right now. which is around 360 something a month. I'm pretty sure you probably could find something cheaper, but the reality is the quality is probably going to diminish. Like my place is like really nice, it's brand new for 300 something a month. Maybe you could find something closer to 300, but maybe it's old or maybe, you know, dilapidated. I don't know. I just haven't seen anything that I thought was of quality for less than what I've seen here. Like I got a steal. That's why I chose this place. Eugene says the villa party didn't even realize you were recording. Haha. Yes, thank you, Eugene, because I really don't like, I don't want to be like that person who's always recording everything, but I feel like I try to get those little moments that really can bring together a project so that you can feel the vibe of like what was going on there. I'm super mad that my villa party video, for whatever reason, didn't post in like HD or HK, whatever you call it. Like for whatever reason, it's taking so long to process that I was just like, whatever, just upload it. For those of you guys who haven't seen it, I posted a video about the Tribe of Nomads villa party in Pattaya, so go check that out. But yeah, I'm like, Zay hit me up and was like, yo, you know it's in 360p. I was like, I don't know what to do. I was looking up YouTube videos. I was like, why is my video in 360p? And they were like, you just have to wait. There's nothing you could do about it. YouTube processes things however it wants to process. I'm just like, whatever. But anywho, let me just vent that off my chest about that video. Because I was like, what in the world? But that was a great time. I'm glad I got the content out. I even lost half the content for that video. I had more content on my phone that for whatever reason, it just formatted wrong. I wasn't able to utilize it and edit it. It was just a lot of weird things happening over the New Year's time. I don't know if it's just me, but whenever it's a new year, like my technology is like really weird. I'm like, I've never had these problems before, but all of a sudden I'm having these problems. I don't know, maybe I'm being a little conspiracy theorist, but last year for the new year, my phone completely shut off. It was just like, you have to wait 13 hours to unlock your phone. I'm like, this has never happened to me. And my friend was like, you're just drunk. You keep putting the wrong passcode. I was like, girl, I've been alive for 30 years and my passcode has been the same. I've never got locked out of my phone. You know, I'm like, it just happened on the new year. I don't know. But yeah, let's get back to this. Miss AB says, your music is definitely fire. You are very talented. Thank you so much. I feel like my music is very different. I don't even know what category I would put it in, but I love music and I definitely want to continue doing it this year. I kind of had a hiatus from it because I was just focusing on traveling and a bunch of other stuff, even my career, working with the students. I was like, I don't have time to be a rapper right now, but it's something that I do because I genuinely enjoy doing it. I don't necessarily want to be like some famous Cardi B or something, but I really enjoy writing music. Maurice Hawkins says, Run is my favorite song by you. It's very summertime. Oh, thank you. I feel like I've drilled Run into everyone's head because of my videos. Like, it's at the beginning, it's at the end. Like, you're gonna, like, if you watch my content, you're gonna have to hear Run. If you haven't heard Run, if you're here and you say you haven't heard Run, you're lying. Like, you're lying. Like, everyone's heard Run, and I appreciate you for supporting it. It's on Spotify if you want to listen to it or download. That was, like, the most enjoyable project I would say I've done. And I'm not even in contact with my producer from that song. If you're out there watching Smoky Vintage, hit me up. I know we're in different countries, but like that was like the best project I've ever done. And after that, I slowly stopped doing music, but that was a good place to kind of like put a pause on things. Chi Good Energy says, how hard is it to get permanent residency? I don't have permanent residency, so I don't even know. Like, most people that I know who live here don't have permanent residency. I think that most people who have that are likely retirees, and I wouldn't even say it's permanent. I don't know if there's a certain amount of years or something, but retirees typically can live here long term. And also if you get married or something like that. But for the most part, expats, nomads who are here are on a visa, and they're on different visas. The most popular one right now is the DTV visa. If you can show that you have $15,000 in your bank account and that you work remotely, I believe, you can get the DTV visa, which I think, I don't know how many years, but it's like several years that you can stay here. And the main thing is that when you go to immigration, you have to prove that you have that money in your bank account. because for digital nomads and people who, you know, like content creators and stuff, it's very difficult to show like a consistent income because it changes over time. So with the DTV visa, you're basically showing that you have a consistent bank account balance. They're like, if you at least have this much money in your account, then we know you all right to be out here, because they don't want people to come out here and they run out of money and then they overstay their visa and then they owe fines to the government and then they can't leave because they can't. It's a whole cycle. And I've met someone like that, and he was very miserable, and I felt really bad for him. I prayed for him. He was like this Nigerian dude who was like, I've been in Thailand for like 2 years. And I'm like, how? Have you traveled? And he's like, no, I've just been here. I overstayed my visa. I owe so much money for all the fine. It's a daily fine. It's like $15 a day or something like that. And so it's just racking up. And then he's like, I can't really work. But he was working for like a dispensary, like a mobile dispensary. So it was like he was working under the table type shit. And he's like, I can't make enough money. My expenses go to finding a room or finding somewhere to stay, finding something to eat. So basically he's stuck in the country and he's racking up fines every day, and he can't leave the country because they're going to arrest him and be like, you need to pay your fine. Like, it's just a really crazy situation. So for people who are interested in specifically moving to Thailand, I don't know what it is like in other countries, do your research, because there will be border runs. That's what I call it. Like every now and then I have to leave the country. Pretty soon, I think like what, a week or two, I'm going to Vietnam, and I have to leave the country and I can come back in. When I come back in, I can renew my visa. But the goal for many people is to have like more of a long-term visa, so that you don't have to do these border runs coming in and out the country to show that you are a tourist. You don't live here permanently. You don't have permanent residency. You can't just stay here all year and never leave. That's not how it works. But there are ways to kind of play the system. I hope that helps a little bit. Chi Good Energy says, I pay $1,500 for rent, not including other bills, water, lights, and internet. My monthly expenses are probably $1,000. That's rent, all of my bills, food, transportation, activities, all of that. I would say on average, I probably spend like $1,000 a month living in Thailand for everything. So, I mean, we all know, like, the economy is really bad. America is all about their money. All about their money. They don't really care about you. Like, you're gonna work and they're gonna snatch that check right away. I would like to say that, like, you know, I have to work, I have to do things to make money. Even creating content helps me make money, but like, I don't feel as much pressure on me because my expenses are so much cheaper. Like, I have a 7-Eleven across the street from my house. Like, if it's a rough day and I'm hungry, I can go get like something to eat for like $1, like a whole meal for like $1, you know, where it's just, you can't even get a bag of chips nowadays for $1. Maybe you can get one of them small ones. They used to be 25 cents. I think now they're like 72 for $1. I don't even know. But I'm like, it's just inflation. And like, when you travel and you go to other places and you realize like, damn, like, it's not like this everywhere. So you're like, oh, this is so expensive. This is what my rent is and this and that. I'm like, it's not like that everywhere. Like, my electricity bill here, 600 baht times 2, 12, 13, probably like, I don't know. You guys don't get mad at me because I'm horrible at math and I don't have my exchange thing right now. But I don't think I pay more than $20 a month for my electricity. And then the same with my Wi-Fi bill. Like, it's like around $20 or just under $20 a month. And my water bill, yo, I haven't had a water bill since I've been here. I'm thinking that it's included in my rent because literally, like, I've been asking. I was like, I've been here 3 months. Like, where's the water bill? I don't want y'all to turn it off. And they're like, we'll let you know. Water is like the cheapest bill in Thailand. Like, some people pay like $2, $3 for their water bill. I think it's just included in my rent because I think they just don't want to be bothered. All I pay is my rent, my electricity, my Wi-Fi. That's it. And then everything else is just food, transportation, going out, shopping, getting my nails done, things like that. Like, my lifestyle is just higher quality here, but also more affordable. Shakur Bailey says, hey Bria, hope you're doing well. I'm excited for Bangkok. I'm excited for you to be here. I want to meet some more new people. I want to hang out. And for those people out there who are like Oh, I don't know if I want to go there because like I won't have community or I don't know anybody. Like if you watch my last video, like the villa pool party, like you will see like it's Westerners. Like we got UK people, American people. Long story short, we got English speaking people. And if you come here, like you will not just feel like I'm in some foreign land all by myself. You will have community. So can't wait to meet you, Shakul. I hope I'm saying your name right. Chi Good Energy says, you look happier since you started traveling abroad. I believe so. I feel happier. I always knew that like traveling is what I wanted to do, but obviously money, you know. And then in America, there's a lot of people that I love, and that was a big sacrifice to move across the world, you know, as being so far from people I love. But at the end of the day, I do feel happier. I feel healthier here, and I have to choose myself, you know, and do what's best for me. I think in America, I was beyond stressed. I worked way too much. And when I wasn't working, I had anxiety about money. So all of that shows through, you know, like since I've been in Bangkok, since I've been in Thailand, I've been learning Thai. I've been reading books and learning about Buddhism. And I've also been learning about the history of like the Japan and Korean war and stuff like I've just been elevating, like I've been challenging myself to just like massage my brain a little, you know. Like I didn't want my mind to just be so focused on I gotta make money, I gotta pay bills, I gotta make money. I'm like, here I can kind of chill a little bit because my bills aren't so crazy that I know I'm like, okay, I'm good for next month. What are we doing now? You know, like what are we doing now? I'm doing Pilates, I'm doing a freaking ice bath sauna. Like I'm just doing random weird things I would have never even thought about doing. I'm going to Pattaya, which is, I never wanted to go to Pattaya, to be honest with you guys. To me, Pattaya, I've always, oh, it's the freaky beach area where everybody's freaking off. Like I'd rather be at my condo that I pay for. But I went to Pattaya. I went to a villa party. Like I don't remember the last time I've been to a house party. I'm very much so like on the spectrum as far as like in the middle. I'm like, I can be what you want me to be. I could be that girl who's hanging out, life of the party. I can also be that girl at her house who's like, don't even ring my doorbell. Like, don't even message my phone. I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed, you know? So I'm that person, and I'm like, I'm just challenging myself to just like do different things. And that's all I want for you guys. Like, I really don't believe everybody needs to come to Thailand, and I don't want everybody to come to Thailand because you guys are rising the prices for me personally. Find some other country or somewhere that maybe you're interested in moving to. But like, if you are serious about coming to Thailand, like, hit me up. Like, I got you. I will support you. I will introduce you to other people. But yeah, you got to do some things uncomfortable. Like, just the aspect of coming here is uncomfortable. Like, it takes at least 24 hours just to get here. And most people, it takes more than that. Like, I think it took me like 27, 28 hours, I think, with a short layover in Istanbul. But yeah, just doing that is a lot. It's uncomfortable, you know, but it's gonna lead you to something new. It's gonna lead you to like more adventures in your life. Like a lot of people live vicariously through others because in their life they don't feel like they can do anything different. They just do the same thing. They wake up and do the same thing every day. So you live vicariously through others. And I challenge some of you guys to like try and, you know, do it for yourself. Samuel Vera says, number 1. Blaine Martin, what's up? Eugene Vasquez says, education visas are all the rage. So, Eugene, when you're talking about education visas, are you talking about, like, people who are studying, like, Thai language, and through that, they're able to stay here for, like, a year or something like that? Let me know, because to be real with you, like, I'm all about the non-B visa because I want to teach, like, in schools and stuff, but the education visa, I've been teaching myself Thai. I'm like, should I be going to school, like, so I don't have to do my border runs? But I kind of like my border runs because I like to travel anyway. I don't know. It works different for everybody. Like, there's different people here on different visas, guys. But like, if you really want to come here, just show up. You get at least 60 days when you show up, and you can extend that for 30 days. So you got a good 3 months of trying to figure it out. Just come on. Just come on. Blaine Martin says, shout out to all the tribe members in the chat. Yes. Let me see. see. Y'all, if you want to join the tribe, follow the Isaiah Ashley show. That's his channel on YouTube, and you can join the membership. Ready to Learn 2007 says, this is my first month renting in the land of smiles, tribe. Ready to Learn. I'm blind. Hey, have we met? Were you at the party? If not, we need to do something soon in the city so we can meet all these new tribe members. Blaine Martin says, Pattaya has a bad reputation, lol, but some of it is deserved. I'm not gonna lie. To be honest with you, yes, Pattaya had a bad reputation for me, but I had never been there. So I felt like, you know what? Instead of you just listening to what everybody says, you should experience for yourself because, hey, people have bad reputations. I would love for people to get to know me personally. So I went to Pattaya, and it was cool. It was cool. I'm glad I went. Like, it's beautiful, the villas. It's beautiful. But, yeah, I do think some of the reputation is deserved. I think they can clean it up a little. They can clean it up just a little. Brian Anthony says, what visa are you on currently? I'm just on a tourist visa right now. I'm going to Vietnam in what day is it? In 2 weeks, I think I'm going on the 17th or something to do my border run. I've already been here for the 60-day tourist visa. I already got my 30-day extension in Bangkok. So now they're like, you need to get the fuck out. Like, so I gotta go. I'm gonna go to Vietnam for a little bit with my best friend who's coming to visit me for his birthday. I'm so excited. He's turning 30, so we get to be 30 together and go to Vietnam. It's gonna be a fucking blast. And then I'm gonna come back into Thailand and hopefully get another 60 days and figure my shit out. I thought I would have had it figured out by now, but honey, it is what it is. Shakul Bailey says, I'll be there in 2 weeks, so I can't wait to meet you in the tribe. I definitely can't wait to do something new and live a free life. I'm happy for you. So this 2 weeks that you have, right? Don't torment yourself, because I did this to myself. Like, when it was getting close for me to move to Thailand, I was just so obsessed. Like, I was, oh my god, I'm gonna be in Thailand, I can't wait to be in Thailand. Like, enjoy your time. Like, these last 2 weeks at home, enjoy your people, enjoy, just find gratefulness in everything, because when you come here, you're gonna have a blast. But I will tell you, there are times where I do miss back home, and it makes me appreciate back home more. I wouldn't say I want to necessarily move back, but like, enjoy your time that you have at home, and then just embrace the adventure. Once you get in that airport, it's like, all right, we going up. But while you know, still home, just embrace it. Love on the people that you can, you know, do what you can do and just be happy. Eugene says, studying Thai, yes, they can stay long-term learning Thai. I bet the schools are expensive though. But then when I think about it, I'm like, is it more expensive than doing border runs? Like, I don't know. But then at the same time, like, well, I do border runs and I get to go travel a little bit. I don't know. Like, but I'm really serious about learning my Thai. Like, my Thai friend, like, we talk on a daily basis because I'm helping him with English. He's helping me with Thai. And then I do my Thai studies daily. But I'm like, maybe I should just invest money in a taking class. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. I'm just a girl out here just living her best life and just going with the wind. At this point, I'm just going with the wind. Brian Anthony says, so are you going to do a DTV or keep doing tourist visa with extension? I don't know about you, but I don't have $15,000. That's probably the realest shit ever wrote. You know, like, I'm not going to sit here and play with y'all. Like, I don't just have $15,000 sitting around. I still have to pay bills in America. Like, I still have other things I'm paying for. So I don't really have, I don't feel confident that, like, and here's the thing with the DTV visa. Like, I don't think it's just like a one time you need to have $15,000. I think you need to prove over time. Like, immigration is going to check with you ever so often to make sure that you have that. I'm investing. I'm sorry, y'all, but I just have to keep it real. Like, I do know some people who have that money. Eugene being one of them. He's rich. But I don't. I'm just a girl. Like, I'm out here and I'm keeping it real. Like, I have decent money. Like, I can take care of myself. I don't think I'm wanting for anything. But no, I don't have $15,000 just sitting around. And if I did, it would likely be invested into something. So that, it just doesn't work for me. I think in the future it could. I think if I get more subscribers to this channel, and I think if I get more likes on these videos, maybe I could get me a DTV visa. But I have to keep it real with you guys. I don't make that much money in order for me to do that. I just don't. I make more than enough money for me to live a very comfortable lifestyle here in Thailand and to pay the bills that I have to pay back home and to support my family if necessary, if they need it. But no, I don't have 15,000 sitting around. Spoken with respect. You said me and my brother are moving there on the 5th of February. Come on. Let's meet up. We can have this conversation in person over a bottle of whiskey or rum or whatever it is that Eugene orders, because he's typically the one who gets us all blasted. So come on. Ready to Learn 2007 says, I wasn't at the party, but planning to be at the next one. You better be at the next one. I think Zay said something about a boat party or something, like a yacht party or something. I don't know, but if he does that, best believe I'm gonna be there, tits and ass everywhere, I swear. And not being rude or nasty, but I'm just saying, if there's a boat party, I'm gonna be there. Eugene Vasquez says, I'm broke in real life. 7-Eleven food all day. You broke because you made the right investments. Your money is where it needs to be. Meanwhile, I'm over here ordering Grab to my house every day like I'm rich. Like, I'm not. 3 Hi Taylor says, hey, I'm relocating to Thailand February 5th full-time. What advice would you give me, or what are some things I should know? Well, the advice that I would give you is that before you get here, do as much research as you can. You know, there's plenty of YouTube content out there about lifestyle here in Thailand. My best advice to you is to, oh man, it's hard to say this. It's like, don't do what you wouldn't do at home. Okay? Because it's easy to come to Thailand and be like, I'm rich, bitch. You know, like Chappelle, you know, like you come here and you're just like, wow, my money goes so far. Like, you start doing the most. You start doing a little more than you would normally do back at home. My advice would be like, keep it chill. Like, keep it chill. Do what you would do, you know, typically, because you can come here and blow a check very easily. It adds up, especially when you not counting. And I think a lot of foreigners come here and we stop counting. Whereas at home in America, oh, I counted every single thing I spent. I'm like, where did this money go? I'm looking at my bank account every day. Like, here in Thailand, like, you just shell out money because it's like, oh, what is that? $2? Oh, whatever. Oh, what is that? $3? That's nothing. Oh, $10 for this meal with me and my friends. Oh, whatever. Like, and then you realize, like, damn, I didn't spend way more than I normally would spend because I'm just out here not keeping track of the money. So that's my best advice to you. Come here, have a blast, have a good time, but still have some type of budget, or, you know, some type of like realistic nature in the way you spend your money. Don't just come out here and act like you're Donald Trump, because you're not. It will run out. That's my best advice. Ready to Learn 2007 says, realish. 3 Kai Taylor says, me and my brother Brian. How old are y'all? Because I'm interested. I'm like, okay, so I'm 30. I think that I'm at a really decent age for people coming out here. But I do have some friends, and I've met people. They're like 20, 21, 22 coming out here. Like, I'm going to travel for a year or two, and then I'm going to go home and figure out what career I want. I'm so proud of them. Like, I'm so proud of them, because I'm like, I wish I had the balls when I was like 21 to be like, I'm moving to Thailand. Because likely, I probably would have saved myself a lot of headache if I did this way earlier in my life, to be honest with you. But I'm happy. This is my journey, whatever. But I'm interested to know how old you guys are, because I want to see more younger people moving out here. I do, because there's that gap between, like, either you're young and you're just traveling and you have no intentions of being here, or you're retired and you're older. And I'm like, I want to see, like, that gap kind of bridge a little bit. I want it to be like, you're young, but you have intentions of being here. Or, like, maybe you're not retired yet, but you have intentions of being here. Like, I like that. I'm with that vibe. Blaine said, I'm at the boat party. Yes. Brian Anthony says, okay, that makes sense about the DTV and not having the 15K. So are you worried about being stopped at the borders for too many entries or border runs, since I know you signed a 1-year lease? No, I'm not worried about it. I think the reason why I'm not worried about it, because I've already did this before. I lived here last year, and I lived here for 6 months and traveled and did border run. I'm not really worried about it. I think that as long as you pay your fees, like, I don't really see why there would be a problem. As long as you pay your fees and you have enough pages in your passport, you're good. So the main thing I have to worry about is that, okay, I might have to get a new passport coming up here soon because I only have so many pages left in it. And you have to have a certain amount of pages in your passport even to travel. So I'm not necessarily worried about them stopping me or being like, hey, why are you here? Like, because Thailand, a big part of, you know, their economy is based off of tourism. So they're not necessarily trying to turn away tourists. Be like, we don't want you here. Like, they want you here. Like, they would love to have your money. But of course you got to play the game and you got to follow the rules. Like, I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm just going to leave it at that. But no, I'm not worried about being stopped at the border or anything like that. At the end of the day, I'm responsible enough that if I had to go home, I had to go home. Like, it is what it is. But I'm going to do everything I can to make sure that doesn't happen. 3Kai Taylor says, I'm a full content creator, but are there any opportunities I could benefit from? What do you mean, like work opportunities? I mean, there's a lot of networking you can do out here. There's freelance work you could do. I'm not sure if you want to be a teacher or not, like me, but I mean, there's definitely ways that you can make money. Most of them I would say are likely online or like some artistic type of form of work or like financial, you know, like there's stuff that you could do on the computer, digital nomad type stuff. But as far as Thailand, there is limited jobs for foreigners because a lot of those are set aside for the locals, and I think that's the right way to go about it. But you can definitely come here and make money if you're a little scrappy. Brian Anthony says, we for sure having this convo over a bottle. The K Taylor, my brother, we both on here. Yeah, I'm gonna see you guys. I have a feeling we're gonna see each other in person. 33 and 39. Okay, 30s. Welcome. Ready to learn 2007. 40 here. Okay, 40. You know, I was just thinking today, I was like, Bria, you're in your 30s now. This is time to get your shit together. Like, I spent my 20s, like, trying different things and figuring out who I am and what I like. And I'm like, the 30s is like, you already know what's going on. You already know what you need to be doing. You know better, do better. So this is what I'm doing in my 30s. And, like, I envision, God willing, I get to 40. That's when I'm really, like, partying. Like, that's how I see myself. I'm like, when I get to 40, you can't tell me nothing because, like, I done did it all. I'm chilling. Like, when I get to 40, I'm trying to be on somebody's beach with my ass out. Period. Like, I don't want to be thinking about how to make money. I don't want to be thinking about who paying this. I don't want to be thinking about I'm trying to be chilling when I hit 40. So, you know, we got to go hard in our 30s. Brian, you almost there. You almost at the finish line. You about to be chilling in Thailand. Good for you. I still got to figure out how to make some money, y'all. The Kai Taylor says, I seen you at Isaiah Ashley's villa party. A whole vibe. You know what? I can't even see your picture because I'm blind. Who were you at the party? Because, you know, I spoke to everybody. I can't really see your profile picture, but who were you? Did we talk? Are you coach? Are you coach who helped me learn how to play pool? If you're coach, that's hilarious. But I can't even see the picture. I don't know. Eugene, you're 34. 30s club. We need to start a 30s club. We need to just start a 30s club. We all out here trying to get this money, honey. So by the time we hit 40, we can chill. With Ready to Learn 2007. We trying to catch up. Oh, you said, The Kai Taylor, you said you seen the video, but you wasn't there. Oh, okay. Because I was about to say, if you was there, I would have talked to you. I would have said, hey. Shakur Bailey says, when do you come back from Vietnam? Late January. Eugene Vasquez says, let's do it. 30s is the new 20s. Yes, because apparently, unfortunately, a lot of 20-year-olds are struggling right now. Like, when I was 20, I was hustling. I was working like 3 jobs. I was like getting money. Like, I was out here falling on my ass, making mistakes, but getting money at the same time and trying to figure out who I am. I feel like a lot of these 20-year-olds are like, they want to be like TikTok influencers or something, and TikTok might not even be here like pretty soon. So I don't know. I think a lot of them are struggling. I wouldn't want to trade spots at all. Like, I'm glad to be 30. I gotta read this. Hold on. Fernwe. Sorry if I said it wrong. So I found your channel about 1 month ago. Do your thing, sis. My family will be leaving in March, Morocco. I own a tech company, so we will semi-retire. 37 and 40 with 2 teenagers. That's awesome. That's so awesome. I'm happy for you. I love to hear it. Eugene Vasquez says, but I'm an old man at heart. I'm an old lady at heart, Eugene. Like, I'm literally like a 45-year-old lady who's really 30 and like a 26-year-old's body. Like, it's a crazy life. You just got to deal with the cards you're dealt. Brian Anthony says, okay. So once me and Kai get there, it's lit. February 6th, be ready. I'm here. I will be here. Hit me up. You can join my Discord. The link is in my channel description, maybe in the description of this video. But if you join my Discord, you can talk to me regularly and we can keep in touch until you guys get here. You said first bottle in us. I'm hoping you saying on us because that's what I would expect, nothing less. First bottle on you. I'll buy you guys a shot after that. Eugene says her favorite drink is Sang Som. She loves it. Stop telling all my business, Eugene. They can find out later on that me and Sang Som are in a very, very close relationship. All right, y'all. This has been fun. Y'all gotta come to Thailand so we can just do this face to face. I can't wait. Eugene, I don't even know if we were drinking Sang Som or Hong Tong. Are both of those rum? Or is one whiskey? Like, I don't even know. Like, I be drinking Hong Tong lately, but I don't know if it's rum or whiskey. I think it's rum. Tell me before I end this video, Eugene. Is Hong Tong and Sang Som rum or whiskey? And just so you guys know, when you come to Thailand, there's not really like liquor stores like that. If you want a bottle, you gotta go to the 7-Eleven, my favorite store besides Publix, and that's where you can get your drinks. So typically I would get Sang Som or Hong Tong, and according to Eugene, Sang Som is rum, and Hong Tong, it could be motor oil. We don't know. So I'm going to go try and figure that out. Do some Google research on this beautiful, amazing day. Thank you guys for being here in my live stream. I'm going to end it now so I can try and get some shit done for 2025 and do the things I said you guys should do that make me uncomfortable. But yeah, I appreciate y'all being here. I love y'all. If you're not subscribed, subscribe to the channel. If you like the live stream, hit the like button. And I will see you guys next time. So, peace.